Oh. Hey guys, I'm back. Um, Let me let this chat room fill up a little bit. What's going on, guys? I'm back. It's basically talking about working from sun up to sundown. You're gonna have days like that. On what's going on, Eric Nunez? Yeah, I was getting that work in Dominion Lawn Care. Yeah, I was getting that work in. I see you. What's that? Chad Sims. I see you, big dog. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Andrew. I see you, Andrew. What's going on? What's up? Yeah, you gonna have to work sun up to sundown. It's gonna happen. On on Monday. Monday. After completing my last lawn, my 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 truck, it just died on me. After I get through blowing the yard off, I I go to my truck to crank it up, and it cranks up, and then it dies. I crank it up again, it dies, and I think I spent probably maybe 2 hours trying to get it to crank. First, I thought it was just low on gas, so luckily I was cutting one of my good friend's yards, and he allowed me to use his vehicle to go get gas, and uh, I put like 6 gallons in there, and then it still wouldn't start. So I called a tow truck. I ended up having to spend $120 for a tow truck. All my mechanics that give me good rates are like maybe 20, 30 miles away. And you know if you getting your car towed 30 miles away, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. So after paying all the record fees and taking it to my mechanic, I would end up paying the same price if I just take it to the shop around the corner, which is more expensive. But altogether, I spent about uh, maybe $750 or almost $800 altogether with the record fees, and I had to actually get a new fuel pump. So got a new fuel pump. My truck is back running, and so that means all my jobs for Tuesday, I had to do them today, and my jobs for Wednesday. So I had to do them all today. So I didn't want it. I didn't want anything to carry over until Friday or the weekend. So uh, so I just I just did them all today. I see you, Sean Davis. What's going on? Yeah, I was getting it in. What's going on, G Works? I see you. Okay. Dominion Lawn Care. Do I run low on fuel a lot? No, not really. But actually, that fuel pump, I had that truck since it was brand new, and the original fuel pump went out in 2013, and I replaced it with the AutoZone fuel pump, and I think that has something to do with it. But this time around, I went back with an AC Delco. But yeah, those Chevys, if you run those Chevys low on fuel, it will burn up your fuel pump. Eric Nunez, my Instagram is AA Professional Services. Shimmering Rides Auto Detailing. What's going on, big dog? I see you. Yeah, you're right. If it ain't one thing, it's another. That's what I said. And then I had my trailer on my truck, and the tow truck couldn't tow the trailer. So luckily, my white Forerunner was able to. I was able to put my ball and everything on her Forerunner, and I was able to get the trailer home that way. Yeah, and actually, yesterday I worked from sun up to sundown as well. My last yard, I finished it in the dark. No, I do not know any Spanish. Jesus Camacho. No, I don't know any Spanish. I wish I did. What's the most money I ever made in a week? About $2,500. Think that's the most I've ever made in a week. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but it's I say a little over 2 grand is the most I ever made in a week. Yeah, but you new guys who or you guys I appreciate that these quick cuts. Yeah, y'all go follow me. I'm gonna start posting more on Instagram. I really don't. I'm really not a social media guy. I don't really post a lot on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. But I'm gonna make it my business to start doing that. Yes, when I my group washes, I'm able to finish all my cars in one day. What I do is, um, see here how it goes. I have a contact person up there, and that person sends the email to all the employees, and she gets a count on how many I'm gonna have for that day. So the day before, I already know how many I'm gonna have. So I make sure I got all my plies and everything on deck, and I get up there about. I think the first person gets up there like 7 o'clock, so I'm there about between 6:15 and 6:45. I'm already there, set up, ready to go, and I don't play around. But these are not details. These are just car wash. I see you, Arthur Stewart. Y'all getting ready for a hurricane. Wow, it's a hurricane finna hit Houston? Man, I've been working too much. I haven't been watching the news or anything. I don't know what's going on. Hurricane Harvey. Wow, it's supposed to hit Houston? I didn't know that. Hmm. Wow. Category 3. I did not know that. Wow. Well, if it's the Gulf Coast, it's going to hit Mississippi too. Uh, just a regular wash. I say at the most, I don't think. I say at the most for SUV, a car, I say maybe an hour, hour 15. A SUV, maybe an hour and 30. Sometimes it's quicker than that. It all depends on the condition of the vehicle, of course. Sometimes you will come across a filthy vehicle, and but if it's regular, just regular wear and tear, regular dirt, uh, I say at the most an hour, 45 minutes, an hour for a car, maybe an hour 15 for large truck or SUV, something like that. Uh, Andrew, I haven't I've never figured that out. Because once, like, if I buy, I can go get my supplies, and my supplies can last me through like 20 washes. So I haven't added it up how much I'm making per car after putting after washing the vehicle. I've never added that up, so I wouldn't even know that. Yes, the foam cannon does help time. What it does is it helps you out a lot because you don't have to go back and forth to your bucket as much, and it um it it keeps the car wet longer, and that's a good thing. If you ever wash the car in the hot sun, it dries pretty quickly. Sean Davis, I do the same, just a basic wash, but I just started and wondered, do I go too slow because it takes me almost 2 hours? But that's when the car is real dirty. Yeah, it's gonna take you longer when the car is dirty, but here's what's gonna start to happen. You said you just started, so as time goes on, when you're gonna develop a system. Everybody, so everybody has their own system. A lot of people have a similar system. Me, I like to start on the inside. I vacuum first. I vacuum the seats, vacuum the floor, and everything, and then I wipe the whole vehicle down. Then I do the tires, rims. Then I wash the vehicle, dry it off, armor all, and I'm done. That's for me. It is that seems to be quicker for me, and I see people do it differently. I see people, start from the outside and work their way in. But you're gonna develop a system, and with the experience, you will get faster. Yeah, that phone cannon puts out a good show because if nobody's ever seen that phone cannon before, and you're doing a group wash or something, and someone's passing by, oh, they definitely gonna stop and see what that's going on. What do you mean, shimmering rides, auto detailing? She said, "How's a good day's weather like where you at?" What do you mean? Do you mean like temperature wise, a good day? Well, it's in the summertime. It's hot as hell. It's hot as hell in Mississippi. I guess 75 degrees with a little breeze, but you're not gonna get that if it's unless it's fixing the rain. Memphis, Tennessee. You my neighbor, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate your Blackout Media. I see you, big dog. Uh, I just got mine from Amazon. I don't know what brand that phone came is, Arthur. I see you, David Wallace. I appreciate you, man. Thanks, Eric Nunez. Uh, I don't know any brands of a phone can. I just bought one. Uh, I've seen some that are expensive. That cost a little more, but I don't know the difference between me. I don't care as long as it shoot out foam. I'll buy two of them. If it breaks or go out, I'll just buy another one. They're not that expensive. All right, I see you, Shimmer and Rise. Yeah, it's always hot in Mississippi in the summertime, man. I'm talking about like it starts getting real hot in June, and it stays hot like that till August, till the end of August. And I mean, it's 100-degree weather, humid, hot as hell. So a good day will be 75 degrees with with the breeze, but you're not gonna get that unless it's fixing to rain. You're gonna Sean Davis. You're gonna have to wax and okay, I see you, David Wallace. Um, you're gonna have to wax when you wax in the sun. You're just gonna have to wax in sections. If you working in the sun, you're gonna have to wash in sections. Um, Especially when you're washing the vehicle, the sunny side you're gonna want to wash that last. And the sunny side is the side of the vehicle that the sun is beaming on. You're gonna have to wash it last, but you have to rinse it off first. I mean, dry it last. Yeah, you got to wash it last, spray it off immediately, and then dry that side of the vehicle first. Appreciate your art. That 18 wheeler kicked my ass, man. I ended up getting a cut my. I mean, had a bad abrasion on my up under my eye after that. That 18 wheeler kicked my ass, man. I see you, Cody Washington. Invoices. Um, how do I do monthly invoices? Well, I just have some clients that they rather do that to get it out the way. They like to prepay ahead of time. I use a Square card reader. Square card reader, you can take the chip cards, you can do Apple Pay, and you can send invoices. I just sent one right before I went live to a customer of mine. She's out. She usually pays cash and leaves it under the floor mat, but she's out of town, so I can send her invoice to her email, and she can pay it with a major credit card or her debit card. So what's next in your business? Which direction are you going? Well, I just want to keep getting bigger. I want to actually I don't know about next year, but in the future, I plan on, you know, I want to have another crew. I want to have another truck with with either two or three people in it, so I can cover more ground. And that's for lawn care and mobile car wash, and I'm trying to and mobile detailing. And actually, next year I'm going to be advertising and pushing more full details. Seaside Cali, I see you, big dog. Yeah, that those square card readers, or any way that you can accept credit cards, debit cards, or whatever. Uh, you're gonna want to do that. That's gonna that's gonna come in handy. A lot of people don't carry around cash. I know I don't. As soon as I get cash, I get rid of it. Either I spend it or I take it to the bank. I don't keep too much cash on me. So you definitely gonna need, square card reader. If you guys don't have one, if you guys don't have one, look into it. They have different ones out there, but I use Square. It's very, very simple. I don't even know the I don't what you mean microfiber towels. Do you mean the brand? Cause I don't look at the brand. I just see microfiber towels and I grab them. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm not a brand guy. Uh I'm not a brand guy. So I don't if I find something that works, that's what I stick with. Yes, art. I have washed and cut in the same day. I do it all the time. I actually did it today. Uh, I went live earlier for like 4 minutes, and I was actually showing a vehicle that I just got through doing. Today I did 8 yards and I washed one truck. So if you guys watch my videos, y'all know I hate washing and cutting in mowing lawns in the same day. No. No, I've never told the vehicle to my. Where y'all get these questions from? I've never told the vehicle to my house to get it to detail it. No. I haven't came up with my prices yet for full details. That's something that I'm trying to. I gotta go and look and see what the prices are in my area. So I don't want to be too high. I don't want to be too low or too high. So, but hey, full detail is going to include the cleaning of the engine bay, uh, on the inside, shampooing the carpet, cleaning the headliner, leather conditioner, carpet shampooing. On the outside, you're gonna clay it, wax it, polish it. Uh, that's pretty much it. It's gonna do the whole. You're gonna do the entire vehicle. Bama 24. Yes, yes, I do plan on doing yard work in the fall and winter. Uh, I have clients that I do year round. Leaf cleanups, gutter cleaning, things like that. It'd be pretty much leaf jobs. Yes, I'll be washing cars in the winter too. Mississippi doesn't get super super cold. You can wash cars in the winter here with no problem. Some days it gets extremely cold. So on those days, I probably get a heater or something like that, or just reschedule it to a day that it's warmer. Or nah, I don't plan on going to conventions or expos this year. Maybe next year, cause I think the GIE Expo is in October, I think. But I don't think I'll be making that one because I already got the trip planned, and all my money is tied up. All my vacation money is tied up into that. So I don't think I'll be spending any more money on vacations. What's going on, James Emerson? I see you. What's going on? All right, Arthur. I see you, big dog. Talk to you later. Yes, I do have certain days where I'll go. Yeah, in certain areas. Yes. Um, I've been doing this for about. I think this is year number 6. Once this year is done, I'll be completed year number 6. I think. But what happens is you start getting more. You start getting a lot of work in the same area, so it's economical to work that way. And then you can get a lot done if they're all in the same area. Today, I had in one street, I had 4 on one street, and then when I went to my next street, I had 2 on that street. So I do schedule them all around each other. Bama 24. Uh, no, I don't like if I know I got a vacation coming up, and if I have any yards that land on the day that I'm leaving or around the time I'll try to get those yards out of the way, and then I'll just send them a text and say, "Hey, I'm going out of town, and I'll get you when I get back on this day." That's the beauty of having your own business, and your customers will understand. Especially your long time customers, they'll understand. Lawnmower blowing out blue smoke. Could it be I have too much oil? That's what it sounds like. Sounds like you got too much oil. Did you check your dipstick and see what it's reading? And what kind of lawnmower do you have? Yep, it's hot and humid here. Yeah, just the same. Yeah, Pensacola and Mississippi has similar weather. Yes. Well, Bama 24. What you got to do is the day before you leave, you need to get as many yards as you can done. What I'll do is I'll get the hard ones out the way. Any yards that that takes you some time or that's a pain, get those out the way. Lawnmower more is any good? I'm not sure, Tom Stokes. What type of engine does it have? I see your RDS lawn care and snow removal. What's going on? Appreciate you. I'll be right back. I almost forgot, guys. I had a fajita sitting on the stove. It's gonna get cold. They have two cycle commercial engines. Well, if you got a two cycle engine, they're gonna smoke a little bit. Two cycle engines always smoking. You may have your mix. You may have your mix ratio off, Tom Stokes. Oh, is that was that who asked me about the? Wait, hold on. No, that I got your guys mixed up. I'm sorry. That was Black Owl Media who asked me about the blue smoke. I've never heard of that. Two cycle commercial engines on a lawnmower. I don't know anything about that, Tom Stokes. That's new to me. I did not know they had two cycle lawnmowers. It's a Craftsman 4.75. Yeah, I checked the dipstick, but I'm not sure if it was past the full mark. When you say Craftsman 4.75 horsepower, is that what you're saying? Yeah. How old is the lawnmower? Yeah, I'll check the oil. What's going on, man? I see you, big dog. I am tired, man. Sun up to sundown. I think I put in about 10 hours. I've been in about 10 or 11 hours today. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Tuesday, I didn't do any work, so I was actually making up for Tuesday and Thursday today because I didn't want to have to. If I do have to work this weekend, I didn't want to have to work Saturday and Sunday. And if I had to work Saturday, I didn't want to have to work all day. So, and that's what the video I was talking about, hustling and grinding. It's always temporary. Like, I don't plan on doing 10-hour days every day, but it's always a means to an end. Not yet. I plan on having one. I plan on having a website. Yes, I do cleanups in the fall. That's pretty much all I do in the fall. Land mulch, pine straw, bush trimming, gutter cleaning, and cleanups. I get new clients by being visible. Just stay visible. Your existing clients, when you're on their yards, when you're doing their yards or doing their cars, make sure you always do good work because the neighbors and passerbys are watching. Well, if you don't do cleanups and stuff like that in the fall, Tom Stokes, I mean, you must have saved up pretty good. But a business, you always want to have income coming in. You always want to have income always coming in as much as you can. Because I mean, even if I got one job for the day, I'm happy about it because I get to get out there and get some work done, and I'm being visible. It depends on how bad the headlight is, Sean. I'll start, maybe 35 a headlight. But if you have to sand them down and polish them and buff them and all that, because see, some of them you can just polish them and they'll come clean. I've seen people use bug spray and they come clean. They'll stop looking foggy. It just depends on how long it takes me. Hey, Sean Davis, are you in the business? Do you detail cars or wash cars? I don't wash the engine area too much on my when I'm spraying my mower, I don't hit the engine too much. I just kind of glance over it a little bit. I don't spray any direct water on it. Bug spray is bad to use on your headlights. I use toothpaste and then just wax them. Okay. Well, I've never used bug spray, but I've seen people do it. Oh yeah, James Emerson. Yes. I forgot about tree trimming. Yeah, and pressure washing. I do that in the fall too. Yep. You got to keep the cash flow coming in. And yeah, in the fall and the winter, I post more YouTube videos. Uh, Last fall and winter, I was doing like 3 videos a day. What soap do I use? I use them. I use all kind of soap, man. I've used Dollar General soap. I've used like Dollar General the Auto Wash soap. I've used Turtle Wax soap. I've used Blue Coral. What's the other one? What's the other name? McGuire's, Black Magic. I've used them all. As long as they're not dishwashing soap. Uh, I don't know if it has anything to do. I don't know if it has anything to do with the fall and winter making more money on YouTube. I just have more time because I'm not doing I'm not doing 7 to 8 jobs a day. I may have one or two, maybe three. Some days I won't have anything to do, so I just got more time to make videos. So I got to keep myself busy, so I just make YouTube videos. Yes, in the wintertime you get business for car washes, so you want to prepare yourself for the wintertime with with waterproof clothing, clothing that's going to keep you warm, heaters, stuff like that, so you can be comfortable when you wash those cars in the cold weather. He said he washed it with Dawn soap. Oh man, he just trying to strip that clear coat off of there. I used to use dishwasher soap when I was a little kid. No, it doesn't slow in Mississippi. So you'll be wasting money if you buy a snowplow. Uh, and if it does snow in Mississippi, you might get like a few inches, like 2 or 3 inches. I don't even think that much. I'm gonna say it like this: it'll snow in the morning, and by the afternoon, it's melted. And it may do that maybe once every other winter. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's exactly what I do. I do the tree trimming. If y'all go and look at my YouTube videos, you will see if you will see all the work I was doing in wintertime. I was doing pine straw, laying pine straw, laying mulch, trimming crepe myrtles, cleaning gutters, leaf jobs, pressure washing. No, I haven't done anything. And see, let me tell you, I haven't done anything with the colors lately. Uh, I've been actually putting money away to fix, all my toys, and actually, I had to take $700 out of that money I was saving up to fix my truck on on Tuesday. I had to put a new fuel pump in, but I'm gonna do something to it this fall. I'm gonna do something to it. I'm gonna get up under the hood and get all the. I had put a couple years ago. I put a 455, an Oldsmobile 455 in it with the transmission, and I think I need a carburetor. I want to put a new carburetor in there, and I think I need to check my. I think my water pump or something is bad or leaking. Yes, you can do that. Yep, you can fill it up with put a little soap in there and fill it up with water. Yep, yep. I still got it. I still have the Banshee. But the thing about it, man, is I don't have time. I don't have time to even play with that stuff. So what I'm planning to do is to mess with all that stuff this fall and winter when I got more time. And I actually been putting money away from it, but it's not gonna be to the scale that I thought I was gonna do it because when my truck broke down, I had to take 700 out of that to fix my truck. So, but I still got quite a bit left over. I'm gonna do something, and I'm still saving. So I probably save some of that back before the fall hits. All right, guys. I'm tired. Tomorrow looks like it's gonna be like today. It's gonna be another sun up, sundown day. So it's about what I think 10:30 or a little later than that. I'm about to go to bed and do this all over again. I got probably about 10 yards to do tomorrow. And whatever I don't finish tomorrow, I'll just do it Saturday. But I don't plan on doing anything Saturday, so I'm trying to get up. I'll be up about 6 o'clock, and I'll get started probably no later than 6:45. All right, Sean Davis, I see you, big dog. Holla at you. All right, James. All right, I'm out, guys. I'll talk to y'all in the future. Peace.